This old Italy mansion ship. Minute after this.
Hello and good morning, my beautiful black people. I want to cover in this video Manko, a restaurant on the prestigious Avenue, who apologized to the black women who claimed that the incident where they were refused entry was an isolated incident. It was isolated. You see, whenever the black people experience racism, the first defense that these people use is that it's always an isolated incident. Really? If you look at TripAdvisor, where just look at racist restaurants, etc., and you will see the bad service that black people receive from them. But the reason why Manko claimed that he was isolated, that's their disclaimer. That's the security blanket, just in case, you know, this negative publicity affects their business. They don't give a damn, or the incident would not have taken place to begin with. But this is what they do. They try to calculate, you know, potential, possible loss.
From mental slavery. None but ourselves can eat.
They're thinking, you know, something, if this trending gathers up traffic, then we can end up losing profit. It's no different to slavery, where human, you know, black Africans were seen as chattel and property, and that was it. You know, well, it's the same scenario. They want to find out if after abusing black people, after abusing these black women, refusing them entry, whether it was going to affect their profits. So there's no sensitivity that was at play here, but rather if they're going to lose business. No, they won't, because there's more racists in this world than there are good people. Well, so they won't lose any business, okay? And it was racist money that keeps them going to begin with. So they never needed, you know, and I'm sure that, you know, that business was supported more by those who are racist than white people who are good. Otherwise, it would affect their business. This is how marketing and racism works. Okay, so they're trying to work out, who are my customers? Who are they? Are they liberal? Are they tolerant? You know, so they can't take a gamble. But my surmise is that most of their customers are racist, so it's not going to affect their business. So this fake apology, they don't need it. This fake apology, it was an isolated incident. No, it wasn't. Right? However, you know, now black people might say to themselves now, oh, tomorrow we're going to go to Manko's. We're going to feel good, that lovely high heels, and feel good. Why? For the simple reason, we're going to be pampered.
God can't stop the time.
We're going to be pampered. Really? Look, on the, you know, there's a legal term, prime facie, on the face of it, in Latin, on the face of it. You go there and you sit there and they, you know, come in, with their faces grinning and gritting their teeth, come in. But you don't know what they're doing in the kitchens. You see, I do not go to parties. I don't go to parties where I'm not wanted. I don't gate crash parties. If you gate crash parties where you're not wanted, you feel uncomfortable, you feel like you're outstaying your welcome, and they give you a bad time because you're gate crashing, you know? And really, technically, black people, when you're going to white restaurants, you are gate crashing. So if they don't want you there, imagine how they're preparing your food. Imagine what they're putting in your food if you're not wanted. You're not going to do the honorable thing. I'm going to prepare it with humanity. If they're killing you in hospitals, if you're the first to take the vaccine, because they want to protect white lives, so therefore we'll use these monkeys, these guinea pigs first. If that's how they treat you as a human being, that you first must take Bill Gates' V. And you first must put yourself on the sacrificial altar to save white people's lives. Then imagine, if they hate you that much, imagine what they're doing in the kitchens. Imagine. Yes. Do you know something? There's one of my new subscriber, quoted from Genesis that, Esau, Jacob I love, but Esau I hate. And saying that we, Jacob, are cursed to love our enemies. No matter what they do to us, we are cursed to love them. It's like that during slavery, the plantation, the Negro mentality, the Sambo thesis. The Sambo thesis where, the enemy is in pain, but you feeling that pain too. To such degree that you will put up with the horror that they put in front of us. We'll put up with it. We're not going to start black business. We're not going to, put our money together, because the money that we give to black leaders, half of them are fake. The money disappears. And this is why we're in this crisis. We don't know who the hell to trust. Half of these black leaders and fake religious organizations, they're taking our money, living in mansions, giving it to their families, and they're plotting that when they die, their children take over the religious organization. T.D. Jakes did it. Where his daughter takes over the family business. So forever we black people are being conned. We're being conned, and therefore there's no black businesses, no cafes, restaurants that we can sit down in. I don't mean one in every 50,000 miles. I mean on a regular basis, you can say, well, I don't like that black cafe, I can go here. I don't like that black restaurant, but I can go here. We haven't got that many choices, and hence why, we have to put up with this. We have to put up with it. All the saliva one person wrote on here with irony and admitted that a white person admitted that they do worse to black people's food. They do worse.
'Cause none of them can stop the time.
I don't want to think about it. They do worse to black people's food. And that's the reason why either we love it and we shut up, either we shut up and stop talking about racism, shut up and live with it, or we start doing something. But we certainly got to be careful of black leaders who we trust to take our money for decades, and there's nothing to show for it.
Redemption song.